It was the witching hour, and the night sky was covered with a timeless radiance of stars, like a million fireflies, stuck, frozen in time. A wave of magical cosmic dust succeeded the expanse of the horizon, cast from one side of the nocturnal canvas to the other. Unfolded was a larger-than-normal moon, captivated in its own brilliance. On this particular night, it appeared as a cold, blue, yawning sun, transcending its usual muted glow. It was grand indeed. The starlight, which had journeyed from the dawn of existence, now embarked on its final pathway. The wealth of light from the deepest parts of the universe now showered upon our earth. It sent forth its enigmatic glow upon the far eastern shores of the island, Pratani. The starlight hit a sea of treetop leaves that extended out as far as the eye could see. As the light hit the leaves, a piece of light broke from the abundance and carried on its journey. It beamed through a small opening in the forest canopy, and for the first time in its bright existence, it had encountered darkness. A once glorious light that had surfed true depths of the skies with utter magnificence now stood alone within an unfamiliar woods, like a solitary beacon. As one adventure ends, a new chapter of adventures begins. Stretching an eternity, the starlight reached its destiny, illuminating an opening of mushrooms and mossed dead branches. It was very successful fending off the voracious hunger for light the forest had. Evident in its surroundings were thick, tall, overgrown shrubs. The opening had certainly never been walked through by human footsteps. Blackness dominated thereafter, with only the hushed symphony of crickets and other insects engaged in their midnight play. The midnight chill captivated a sense of eeriness enveloping the surroundings. There did, however, exist a peculiar sense of tranquility amidst the haunting twilight. Sounds of all creatures were suddenly being drowned out by a growing commotion, which started approaching the patch of light. Shrubs started to move. More than curiously, they moved on their own, as if they had been awakened after a long nap. Its previously impenetrable undergrowth unraveling in a near-perfect formation, untangling itself. Joining the growing noise was the rustling of crunching, fallen, dead leaves. It intensified, clearly embracing the lonesome array of starlight. Then, as if the forest had decided to fall back for another dose, silence fell. Emerging from obscurity from the bushes, a man's rough hand delicately brushed aside the final foliage. Revealed was a mysterious figure with eyes aglow in shades of lightning blue. The black silhouette ventured forth, but halting just shy of the solitary beam, covered in a cloak of shadows. Inhaling deeply, he then released a lingering misty exhale, which danced and swirled as it dissipated through the cold light. The shadowy presence finally, but slowly stepped out into the isolated pool of illuminated flora, and a tall figure cloaked shrouded in intrigue appeared. He wore a long, dark, tattered robe, and it became evident that he bore the weathered marks of countless journeys through wild woods. Whilst his shoes were no better, they displayed hazardous craftsmanship, as if they were carelessly made by his own hands. He lingered for a moment, suspended underneath the starlight glow. He gradually lifted his head and cast his gaze upward and toward the stars. The man revealed his face, discarding his hood as he looked up. The aging man, draped in an aura of ruggedness, sported lengthy graying hair and beard that prominently cradled a long, deep scar. The well-seasoned wound painted a tail. From his forehead, it trailed down over his left eye and along the side of his cheek, no doubt a silent testament to an untold story. His vivid blue eyes shimmered with an additional glint, as if the starlight had chosen to make its ethereal residence within the depths of his gaze. A profound silence descended, shrouding the scene in an unspoken mystery, as if the air itself clung to him, bearing the weight of unresolved secrets. Interrupted, the man brought his head forth and fixated his gaze straight ahead, his eyes still locked on, as if he could see through the impenetrable pitch-black woodland. What can the mysterious man see?